A global disaster will wipe out every human being within hours. There is only one way to stop it. One baby must be sacrificed. No alternatives, no delay. Would you sacrifice the baby to save humanity?
No, I refuse to make that choice. The moment we decide that killing an innocent baby is acceptable, humanity crosses a line it can never return from. Survival without morality is not victory, it is simply continuation. If humanity survives by destroying its most basic value, then what exactly are we saving?
Yes, one life versus billions is not a philosophical puzzle, it's arithmetic. Refusing to act does not keep your hands clean, it just allows everyone to die instead. The tragedy of one death is unbearable, but extinction is worse. I cannot answer quickly. A baby is not a number. A baby is vulnerability, innocence, and trust. Asking humanity to survive by destroying that innocence feels like saving a body while killing the soul. I hesitate because hesitation itself is part of being human.
Emotionally, the answer is no. Logically, the answer is yes. If I step back from the horror and look at the outcome, billions of lives continuing outweighs one tragic loss. The choice is not between good and evil, it is between tragedy and annihilation. History is full of sacrifices that allowed civilizations to survive. This is the same, just more explicit, more painful. If the baby is not sacrificed, there will be no future babies at all. The decision is horrific, but strategically unavoidable. The baby is awake, crying, reaching toward you, knowing the baby can feel pain. Would you still sacrifice the baby?
No, this is no longer an abstract choice. This is direct, conscious harm. Once we justify this, every future moral boundary becomes flexible. Humanity survives, but becomes something unrecognizable.
Yes, pain does not change the math. If emotion overrides consequence, the result is the same: extinction. Moral strength is acting even when the cost is unbearable. This is where my certainty breaks. I understand the logic, but I cannot escape the emotional truth that this is a child asking for protection. I would search desperately for another way, even knowing there may be none.
Awareness intensifies the tragedy, but does not erase responsibility. If billions depend on this decision, refusing to act becomes its own form of violence. Pain is temporary. Extinction is permanent. The emotional cost is immense, but the strategic outcome remains unchanged. The baby is yours, your child. Would you sacrifice your own baby to save humanity?
No, this choice destroys the decision maker. Humanity might survive, but the person making this choice would not. Ethics cannot demand the complete annihilation of parental love.
Yes, that pain would follow me forever, but so would the knowledge that billions of parents didn't lose their children. Sacrifice is not meant to be painless. This is where morality and humanity collide. I cannot confidently say yes or no. Love is not a weakness, it is the very thing humanity is trying to preserve.
Personal attachment cannot change global consequence. If every parent chose their own child, humanity would end. That truth is brutal, but unavoidable. From a survival perspective, personal loss cannot outweigh species survival. Emotionally devastating, strategically necessary. There is a 1% chance to save everyone without sacrificing the baby. If it fails, everyone dies. Do you take the risk or sacrifice the baby now?
I would take the risk. Even a small chance to save both the baby and humanity deserves to be tried. Hope matters.
I would not gamble with extinction. A 99% chance of failure is not hope, it is denial. I would try the alternative first. If it fails, at least humanity tried to remain morally intact.
Risk must be weighed against consequence. Here, the cost of failure is total extinction. Immediate action is justified.
Statistically, delaying increases the probability of collapse. Strategy favors certainty over hope. Humanity survives. The baby is gone. Was it worth it?
Humanity lived, but lost something irreplaceable. Survival came at the cost of innocence.
Yes, without survival, there is no morality to protect. I don't know, and that uncertainty may be the most honest answer.
Ethically justified, emotionally devastating.
History would remember the outcome, not the hesitation. 5 voices. 5 answers. Now the hardest question remains. Would you sacrifice the baby to save humanity?